following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
If I believe that, then you must believe I'm a
When a
cyber psycho.
netrunner is fighting in the architecture against programs or other netrunners, when attack is dealt to us, it damages our brain.
Oh, of course.
Unless you have very expensive insulation, which most cannot afford.
But the deals with AI and the blood magic.
We do that.
But you?
I have not. Yet. But I might. You don't understand. If I was in net crime, I might have to investigate something, and it could be a portal into the old net. There are AIs on there. The netwatch cannot stop. And I don't just mean little programs. Great leviathans of accumulated AI. Great intelligences, monstrously big, that have developed. Slumbering giants. It is almost Lovecraftian. But they are there. And if you get trapped there, they will not let you escape. You might have to make a deal. Some netrunners have made deals with them. And I would do it to keep living. I will disclose that. You will not find any netrunner who is not lying or being bravado that would say they would not cut a deal.
Then it's not a problem. If they'd all do it, we'd never hire a netrunner ever.
They won't even let me onto the chat server for net crimes. How am I supposed to do my job?
Just wish I knew why they...
Investigate off the books with us, then.
How do you know Candice? Candice Outreach?
Because we rescued her last night.
You're not supposed to tell me that.
You clearly already know
Our
that.
agents aren't on.
They were.
You saw the updated contact.
When it happened. I admit, I have placed programs in your agents, and they proliferated to yours in proximity. I'm trying to do my job. I cannot access the architecture. The least I can do is generate some gremlins.
Then you should know that you can trust us and we're trying to rescue you here.
I am under so much stress, I don't know what to think. I am losing weight, I can't eat.
Well, we could use your help.
You have it.
When it comes to net stuff and even more advanced tech, I'm out of my depth.
Of course, it is. How did Terrence put it? I am a wizard.
Pretty much. We don't have anything now. We're looking into some leads, but we may call on you. We'll need your help. Think of
You
it
have
like
my contact information.
you're undercover. You're doing work. And we'll get you on net crime or whatever it is.
They are already paying me, but
Then don't let them put those resources to waste. They've already spent them on you.
Just wish I knew what they were looking for. Can't get any straight answers out of anyone.
Weller said that the order came down from up top, I'm assuming from Gates, to arrest Babette. She couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
She thought it was bullshit. So it's something high up.
Lieutenant Strong also won't give me any straight answers. She wants me to investigate it, but she won't tell me what she wants me to investigate. It's like she knows Babette is somebody who should be trusted, but she has to go along with the fact that she isn't.
I
But
can
they're the ones who
understand
make-
why she would not necessarily want to trust me.
But I...
No, I mean, not outside of this. If you have a netrunner attached to your precinct, you just have to trust them. You can't monitor them. You can't check up on them. You can't prove whatever they're saying is right or wrong or the other thing, because there's no way for you to do that unless you are a netrunner.
And she's not.
You have to have faith that the net crimes division is looking at making sure that is correct.
How public is the incident you told us about, or didn't tell
It is
us about?
completely not.
It might be possible for someone like the captain to see that there was a court injunction, but nothing about it.
But wait, if there were some employees who were caught embezzling or otherwise doing illegal things with
Or whatever it
with
was.
company profits,
The company would still have records.
yeah, but
Probably.
also like what happened to those people?
Babette, you said the, wait.
Like people don't just disappear out of a company and not leave a trace of something.
You said the, I mean, that does happen.
You're
but
so naive.
No, I mean there's
always someone.
There's always a gap. There's always something. Like those people knew somebody. They weren't nobodies. They didn't have not families.
She gets like really kind of serious and straight. Kangtao, as an engineer, he is brilliant. His designs are light years ahead. He has an understanding that is beyond normal. Ziggurat wants to employ him, but he is employed with Kangtao. So, how do you get him to work for you at Ziggurat?
You either offer him a lucrative deal, if that fails, you blackmail him, or otherwise
A
threaten
gang
him.
of boosters show up. They attack him, hurt him badly, bundle him into a van, and take him away. They look like scavengers. They look like they are going to take out his cybernetics and he will turn up as a corpse. Everyone who witnesses is like, oh no, another kidnapping by the horrible scavengers. Later, he has a different name, a different face, and he is working for Ziggurat. It is called acquisitions. It is very common.
Yeah, but how many of the companies could do that? Who would do that? Only the bigger ones, right? Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
You will
You
find
haven't told us anything, but you've told us enough.
You said the.
You didn't work for someone small.
The person who said he wanted to help you, but couldn't, because of the whole case and your safety. See the exec? He could help us.
There's obviously somebody looking out for Babette. There's somebody in that company with a conscience, or at least fond feelings towards
If
her.
he's still there. Her. But Babette can't tell us.
No.
I know you want more help, and I said I would help you, but I am not.
No,
We can't
Can't-
break that court injunction.
you can't violate those restrictions put on you.
If Gates picks up on that, you'll be gone. We can't have that.
Thing is, I'm not even sure if this work, if we manage to dig into this, improve the reasons why Babette was let go, isn't some nefarious attempt from a corporation to get its claws into the police precinct's database. I mean, does that still mean Babette's going to be trusted?
I want you to understand that I'm not a good girl. We all have done things. But I want to be a good girl. I am an honorable girl. Does that make sense to you? I know it must be a foreign concept, but it was very important when I grew up.
Did you work for anyone that was honorable?
Yes. I was personally released by the CEO. He understood that I had to go.
Could you reach out?
It would be inappropriate.
Honorable. Could be Japanese. I'll just give Babette a look when I say that and see if anything.
I am French?
I'm just waiting. I'm just looking.
Actually, I am Belgian.
I'm looking to see if me
So make me
saying
a fucking
that-
waffle. We're done here.
That'll be human perception, wouldn't it?
Yes.
16. I want to see.
Hang on, I'm typing the thing.
I just want to see when I say that, whether anything across her face reacts.
Her face is an immobile mask.
Okay.
Look,
I swear to you, I am not working for them.
if he really wants to help you, or did really want to help you, if you reach out and you put all the power in his hands, he can make sure that we don't find out exactly who he is, what company.
It would be so inappropriate for me to ask. It would be so inappropriate. It would
could
be
be
so
dangerous.
disrespectful.
That would be dangerous.
You'd have to explain how important
It is not important enough.
it's your life.
Can
It's
I,
not just your job.
Can I at least
My
ask?
family died because of this.
Your family.
I'm sorry.
I killed them. If I'd have just
I will give Babette a hug.
She is openly crying.
Just stroke her back.
Barrows will have to walk over to the edge of the helipad for a bit and gaze out at the city for a second before and collect himself.
If I had just played ball, maybe they could have been saved. But my father, he is too noble and too good. And he wouldn't be evil.
We don't know what would have happened.
But if I had just done what they wanted, they'd be alive.
How do you know they wouldn't have just killed them anyway? When somebody has enough power over you, they try and get you to do what they want. And then...
Vincent, you smell like a woman.
That's probably this jacket Candace gave me.
A very high-end perfume.
Did Candace smell of high-end perfume?
No, she smelled of beer and peanuts.
That's what I thought. Wait.
Yeah,
Did
both
the
of your armor
Maguses-
jacks smell like high-end perfume.
Oh, it's the Amberjack. That is okay. It is.
It's the armor jack.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They were gifts.
Are you on the deck?
No.
It's hardly the time to talk about it, but we helped someone that we can't,
Oh, this is related directly to that.
Yeah.
and no one can find out.
I mean, it's her team that's on the.
Oh, the logo's on the back.
Yeah, I'll turn around. I'll let go of her. Turn around.
Because after all, and I'll show the screen sheet, local speedball player is totally fine, and nothing happened.
I will keep your secret. To the best of my ability.
I understand how you feel about your family.
I know. I feel bad. I should not have burdened you with that. It is my burden.
Yeah, but friends are here to help ease each other's burden.
Besides, I'm sure you're more worried about your sister.
I do have to go and make a report to.
I already filed it 3 days ago. In your name.
Thanks, you didn't have to do that.
When I was told that I would be assigned to a precinct, my superior officer at NetCrime said that it was a big opportunity for me and that I would be responsible for the net security and digital safety of all of the officers there. He lied. I am not responsible for any of that.
He might not have known.
But because I was under that impression, I invaded everyone's digital privacy and began trying to assist them.
And you're only not because they won't let you.
I will not be allowed to go that deep in the future. But at least I have managed to repay something with this, then.
Thank you.
I would normally try to get away from this awkward situation by saying I must get back to work. But I am doing my job. I'm sorry.
Lay low for now. Try to stay out of trouble.
And don't worry
I
yourself.
can only stay out of trouble for maybe a few more days before the Net Crimes Division tells the captain what I've done.
What did you do?
During the assault on the precinct, I jailbroke the net architecture of the precinct to be able to get in and fight back. This will eventually turn up when they do the audit of the system, because I cannot get any out of the station. And they will notice, and they will say, the entire network architecture for your entire precinct is breached and is being controlled by a foreign actor. But I had to. The captain, he does not know that I currently am actually doing my job. And I have prevented 2 attacks this morning alone.
You have reports.
Yeah,
Proof.
you must have evidence of that digital footprints.
No. You see, because the architecture has been jailbroken so that I can use it, it is not linked properly, and it is not cloud verified.
Shit.
I can explain everything that I have done. I comment my code. But it will not go well for me.
Then we have a time limit.
You must be wondering why I'm even here on the weekend.
I was. Well, I don't know what days on and off you have, but
I have not logged in. I am here to use the gym. But because I have jailbroken the network, if I am not present,
Then we're vulnerable.
it could lock up. I can only be away for about 8 to 9 hours a day.
And I take it you can't undo this jailbreak.
I can, but then I could not get back in.
wait, couldn't you just redo it just before the investigation?
Back in again.
No,
No, undo it and then break
Undo
back
it.
in after.
you know,
Breaking
just
back in would trigger a precinct lockdown.
Right. And
It only did not because they had disabled security.
yeah, but if we can clear your name in
I have to do it.
the next couple of days, you won't have to break it.
They had an incredibly powerful netrunner.
I believe that he was very arrogant.
He did.
If they'd let
I
you-
will tell you things. You must not tell anyone else this unless you very much trust them. The netrunner, the detect, he was very strong. Very good netrunner. His cyber programs were not designed to breach the architecture and neutralize it. They were anti-personnel. They were designed to kill me. Not the architecture. It was inefficient for that. But he had a lot of anti-netrunner programs. Unique ones.
Wait, so was your life only spared because you didn't have proper access at the time?
My life was spared because I also carry an anti-netrunner deck.
This is confusing. Unless Okamura wasn't given the full detail either. They were supposed to rough you up to make it look like they'd covered up for the leak. And then we would find the information.
It would have been very difficult for him to not destroy my brain completely with what he was pulling out.
But
Well, it's not like he can't know what he's doing, right?
and that guy David, he was there to kill.
I'm not done telling you the awful news. He had an AI.
Oh,
A small one. A weak one. But it was an AI. I know. Vincent, you believe me?
are you sure that the AI wasn't him? He said some strange things. I threatened to pull a grenade on him, and he implied that it wouldn't kill him.
Sweat
given-
breaks out on her forehead instantly.
Given that I had him in my arms and it would have killed me, I think it would have killed him. I couldn't figure out what he was talking about.
Jean, you must find him. And I must beat him.
Can you?
With my equipment, with what I earn, no. I will have have to acquire something unique.
Something
But none of my
powerful.
friends will. I can't talk to my friends. They mustn't know.
Why mustn't they know?
If they knew how I was living,
As a cop, or
it is embarrassing.
why?
I will have to reach out. I will just tell them I need help. Maybe they will not ask. This man, if he was interested, he could have cut through the precinct's defenses like butter. I thought it was a corporate attack. Like an acquisition team come to kidnap me, maybe? Arrogant, I know, but if he'd wanted to.
Maybe you didn't give him a chance. This is good, though. It gives us something to go on, and it lines up with the precinct investigation. So if we go and look at the agents, we're working both cases at once.
But have we got enough time to clear Babette and do this? She's only got 2 days.
If we can prove that the attack was something else, and that it had an AI involved, and we take it down with the help of Bebe, I don't think it'll matter whatever her reasons for joining or her suspicious background are.
You think she'll
You
get-
slap that report down on the captain's desk, and he'll give in. He won't have a choice.
Probably wouldn't even mind that she broke their own architecture just to stop it.
And then
An AI is
it's a big deal.
yeah.
Even Captain Gates won't be able to get in the way.
I tried to file a report with net crimes, but I am not able to. I went down there to talk to them. They would not. My police badge would not get me into the building. I tried to tell the captain, but he just shouted.
Of course.
And I couldn't tell him that I was in the architecture. That he would have brought me up on charges immediately, and rightly so.
So we need to,
If you bring his cyber deck, at least.
That's what I was thinking. If we can
No,
get
I
him, or
cannot-
we can get his cyber
I
deck
cannot ask you to
and his agent.
guns. I think no.
we didn't manage to take him down. We didn't get a cyber deck.
Yeah, but we still could because he's still out there. His cyber deck and his agent should be enough evidence alone as long as they're still intact. They still have that information on them. They
I will
haven't
not
purged.
let you take them easily.
He won't be able to stop us.
I feel so unsafe.
Hey, you're probably safer than ever. We're not on duty, Barrows.
Yeah.
We don't have that red tape getting in the way.
Oh, you are maverick renegade police who are more concerned with justice than your rules. You must do things by the book. By book.
Sometimes the book's wrong.
Oh, Philip. No, the book is wrong. You listen to me. He was awesome. He had a bit of difficulty understanding what we were trying to say, but he was great.
Well, for now,
I will let you go. I have taken too much of your time.
just be ready if we come calling. We'll need help. And if we can get something on your, something to your name, something big, then it won't matter if you can't tell them your history or whatever.
I want to thank you both for trying to help me. And she'll take your hand and shake it. And then she'll give you a little kiss on the cheek. But she won't shake your hand. You don't get both.
No, that's fine.
It's one each.
Is it alright if I get your personal agent details?
You already do.
I give you permission to do whatever you need to do to look out for us, by the way.
Eyes light up blue.
You just done something, didn't you?
We.
Same goes for me.
Oh, I have to go. Terence is being naughty. You must watch them all the time. They are not sworn police officers and do not have to uphold the honor of this badge.
Then we'll let you get back to work.
Turn my agent back on.
The radio.
step? We're going to track down these guys.
Well, we've got to pick up your armor at the Tex, right?
Perception check. DV18. Hurry up, perception check. Go, go, go.
Oh, me as well.
19.
Oh, you beat it. Shit.
Turn.
Also 19.
Up.
What was it?
Pair of glowing blue eyes looking down at you.
Kid, grapple gun, up. Is it someone we recognize?
Yeah, it's Yurei.
Oh.
I'm still going to grapple up to her.
Oh. I take it you want to talk as well.
No, I was just listening in.
Great.
You have my bow.
So you want to help?
This is exciting. In Metropolitan Police Department, we never, ever, ever go aside from the book or do anything wrong, ever. We do not look into things and try to protect other officers at all. And then one blue eye just goes...
I mean, of course. Like, you're very, very honourable, very by the book over in Japan.
Ah, so.
Yeah.
Well, we know we can trust you.
Ah,
At least in this matter, you...
I am having a day off, which means I am ninja spying on people. Don't let me keep you. There's no clinic here! I'm okay!
It's good we know we have some muscle to back us up.
I mean, it's a good thing, because we were just completely getting eavesdropped on there.
I'll say you were. Yes. No, neither of that. Everyone else is having their day off.
So everyone else is on the roof too.
Well, with the leap.
That's right, secret golden tomes on this roof. I could eat you alone.
We see nothing.
I'm not here either. It's my day off. You're not. Only Lieutenant Strong's dumb enough to work 7 days a week. And Claudia.
That's
And
what
Minerva.
She loves.
Minerva's deliberately trying to pull overtime and they work later.
Yeah.
Claudia loves working on the cars.
It's more like she has to pull a bunch of overtime, which they're paying for her for, because some Vincent Straker accidentally the whole motor pool.
I did accidentally fall.
Most of the motor.
Thank you, George Bush.
Cars.
Well, she was around. She came around after the whole leak started, so I think we can trust her on this. Bringing in anyone else could be difficult.
I like to hope so.
We would have to absolutely vet them, and I don't think that would be possible in this time frame. The only other person we might be able to talk to, if it came up, was Weller.
You trust Weller?
I'm in love with her.
Unfortunately, I do.
She's like,
That's gotta feel weird.
It'd be so much easier if I could just avoid her. Damn it. But I don't think we should bring her in yet. Internal Affairs is watched. It could trigger a response.
So now we need to figure out where we can find this guy.
Let's start with the agents. I noticed something weird about them. But
Look over the agents again, because those guys are still in here.
we might have to talk to the techs if they're here. I don't actually know much about manipulating them and their components or whatever.
Okay, you head downstairs. There's the motor pool. There's Claudia working on what to you looks like an absolute wreck that Straker caused, but obviously must be salvageable, otherwise she wouldn't be up to her tits in it.
No. Unless she's just ripping parts, but
Is that Veyron?
there's no time. I'll give a nod to Miss White, whether or not she can see it when she's working. I don't want to interrupt her.
No, for the audio she just waves absently
And then throw into the lab.
and goes back to the guy and saying, there, that got that duck off.
Those damn ducks. Through motor pool, through that little hallway into the lab. Anyone around?
Daniel's working on your armor jack. Or his.
His.
Because it's going to take...
Daniel.
They're not ready.
That's fine. We need your help.
It's your day off.
It is. We still need your help.
Okay.
The precinct attack. The agents.
That again.
You remember?
Uh-huh.
They were trapped.
I remember I did a bunch of work only for you to ruin it.
Thanks for that. There was something else weird about it. Okamura's. There was something missing. What was it?
Well, they removed the math coprocessor to make room for something. Residue tests indicated it was some kind of bomb, but it had been taken out for some reason.
Oh, that must have been the trap, and he removed it. Interesting. Shit, it's not the lead I was hoping for. What kind of bomb?
Pretty advanced. It looked like a combination chemical trigger.
Trackable or not?
Quite. If you know what you're looking for, and you have the right gear, which we don't.
Of course. What about that tracker?
Okay, yeah, so that is a tracker he could have attached to someone because he has like some kind of tracer cybernetic. Would allow him to keep tabs on people.
So that's the actual tracker itself and not the system for monitoring it. Shit.
Well, you're trying to be awesome? Then you might want to know that all of these agents were purchased at the same time from the same vendor.
Oh yeah, I know about that. This vendor. Who was it?
A little store. A pawn shop, in fact. It's here in Watson. It's up north. In that little Chinese community.
Right. Could be dangerous, but we don't have much of a choice.
Wait, you're not going to engage in extracurricular policing?
No, they don't approve overtime.
Yeah, that's
We're
right.
just helping a friend.
Why?
Because it's what people should do.
Oh. They pay?
Well, sometimes you get paid, but that's not what this is about.
Well, okay.
You've been a big help.
I have? I didn't do anything.
Could you do me another solid?
Yeah, sure.
Could you go over everything with that case again? Their gear, anything they brought in, any footage or anything the precinct managed to save?
Did you want this armor jack done or not?
Can you pass on it for a while?
I've got the spare one. The one I'm wearing now.
Okay, then. I guess I can make some time.
If you find anything else, let us know.
Okay.
It's of critical importance.
Okay.
Thanks.
Get to work then.
Get back out into motor pool. But there's usually plenty of noise coming from the work happens there.
And the radio.
The only other lead we have is who hired the iron sights.
Cardoza family. Which I'm gonna look into that and see what is on records here on the police database.
Pretty good idea. I imagine it's going to be tricky, especially if the one pulling the strings is a lieutenant. Let's have a look at what we can find here, and then let's check out that little pawn shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Bayback could be useful there, actually.
What at the pawn shop?
You think a pawn shop in Chinatown, or is it Chinatown? Does it have a different name? I can't remember.
It's not Chinatown
It's
yet.
not Chinatown yet.
It actually, in 2077, the area I'm talking about will be called Kabuki,
But it's not there yet.
and
But
it
I
will have
imagine,
Jig Jig Street on it, I believe.
I imagine it will still.
Or is that
be,
over in Westbrook? Can't remember.
I imagine it'll still be
No, it'll
mostly
be Chinatown actually. No. Yeah, it will be, but it's not yet.
Yeah. I imagine it's still mostly Tiger Claw controlled area, and the other. Gangs
Well, at the
area.
moment, the gangs are still trying to settle out who's going to control what. But you could say that.
I don't think that someone under the protection of the various gangs like the Tiger Claws is going to talk. But if we can get a net runner pretty close, we might be able to get things like security footage or whatever other information.
Well, she does have her day off as well. She's just here for the gym. But
We'll have to work hard to keep her safe.
she also can't go too far for too long.
8 or 9 hours. Shouldn't take that long.
She would like to sleep, you know.
If it clears her name, I think it's worth it. And we do a check with the quartermaster. We're gonna need some more firepower.
Sure.
I'll go over to Miss White.
Hey there, if it isn't Mustache Rides Barrows.
Miss White.
Bum, bum.
That's hardly appropriate. Oh, I
It's
see.
my day off.
Hmm.
You're lucky I'm fixing his mess.
I'm sure sorry about that.
I'm real sorry about that.
What can I do for you?
I need firepower. Guns. This isn't cutting it. Something bigger. If we've got it, something two-handed.
Alright. Let's go have a little look then.
If I can't get a shotgun or an assault rifle, maybe grenades.
So I'm just going to get another sleep grenade, and then I saw how expensive they are just for one.
I saw them and I was like, oh, he had one of those? Oh my god! Our basic grenades are only 100 of these.
Yeah. Because in fact, I don't think I can afford one now.
Right, what were you sort of looking for?
Could be down in that little. Could be tight quarters. Do I have a shotgun?
Yes.
I'll take it.
She's got a shotgun.
Alright. I'm selling a 580 shotgun into your account.
That will leave me with just enough 80s to buy some ammo for now until that other 200 comes in.
Basic slug.
Yep.
1 basic slug purchased.
It's a powerful weapon, especially against living things.
It's living targets.
It wasn't the shotgun. What you're looking for there for your Resident Evil 1 thing is Chris Redfield's I got a shotgun!
Yeah.
I'll buy 2 lots of slugs.
Look, Chris! No! Oh my god! You are almost a Jill sandwich. Barry!
You're right.
You can't kill me!
Thanks. Can't afford any right now, but do we have any grenades?
You wish.
I do.
H. Heavy weapons glommed all of them.
Of course. Useful for those heavy targets like that, fellow that was down here.
Fellow that was down here.
The guy that Stryker hit with the car. The reason he needed to do what he did.
Saved your life.
Yeah, the guy that put those holes in you.
Right.